Sleep, it's something we all do. It's as essential as breathing, eating, and drinking. Yet for many of us, sleep doesn't come easily. Our minds race, our thoughts tangle, and sleep evades us. We toss and turn, longing for the sweet embrace of slumber. Over time, people have tried countless tricks and techniques to usher in sleep. Some swear by warm milk, others by soothing music. But perhaps the most iconic sleep aid, passed down through generations, is the simple act of counting sheep. Imagine this: a field bathed in moonlight, soft grass swaying in the breeze. One by one, fluffy sheep jump over a fence, each leap carrying you closer to sleep. This image, though simple, holds a certain power. It's a mental exercise, a way to quiet the mind and prepare for rest. But have you ever stopped to wonder why counting sheep, this seemingly childish activity, might actually work? The answer lies in understanding the science of sleep and the psychology of our minds. Counting sheep isn't just about picturing fluffy animals, it's about engaging our brains in a repetitive, calming activity. It's about diverting our attention away from the worries and stresses that keep us awake. It's about creating a mental rhythm that lulls us into slumber. The origins of counting sheep are shrouded in mystery, lost to the sands of time. This age-old practice has been whispered about in hushed tones, passed down through generations, and yet its true beginnings remain elusive. There's no definitive historical record pinpointing the exact moment someone first decided to combat their insomnia by tallying imaginary livestock. The absence of concrete evidence only adds to the mystique surrounding this practice. Some speculate that it originated in ancient pastoral societies where sheep were a constant presence and counting them was a natural everyday activity. In these communities, shepherds were deeply connected to their flocks, and the act of counting sheep might have been as routine as breathing. Shepherds, spending countless nights under the stars, may have discovered that the rhythmic counting of their flocks helped to quiet their minds and induce sleep. The serene environment combined with the repetitive task could have created a perfect recipe for relaxation. Others believe the practice has roots in folklore and superstition. Stories passed down through the ages often featured sheep as symbols of tranquility and protection. In many cultures, sheep are associated with peace, gentleness, and purity. These qualities made them ideal candidates for rituals and practices aimed at ensuring a good night's sleep. Counting sheep, therefore, might have been seen as a way to invoke these qualities and ward off evil spirits that could disturb sleep. The act of visualizing these gentle creatures could have been a comforting ritual, a way to create a mental sanctuary. Regardless of its true origins, the practice of counting sheep has endured through centuries, passed down through generations, and transcending cultural boundaries. It has been a shared human experience, a common thread that connects us all. It has become a universal symbol of sleep, a shared human experience that connects us all. The image of sheep peacefully grazing under a starlit sky has a timeless quality that resonates with people across different cultures and eras. The longevity of this simple practice speaks volumes about its potential effectiveness. Despite the advances in sleep science and technology, the humble act of counting sheep remains a beloved method for many. While it might seem like a quaint or even childish notion, the act of counting sheep taps into something fundamental about the human mind. It engages our imagination and provides a gentle distraction from the worries of the day. It speaks to our need for routine, for rhythm, and for a sense of order in a chaotic world. The simple, repetitive act of counting sheep can create a sense of calm and predictability, helping to ease us into a restful sleep. While counting sheep is the most widely recognized form of this sleep aid, it's not the only one. This simple yet effective technique has been adapted and transformed by various cultures around the world, each adding their own unique twist to the practice. Across the globe, Different cultures have developed their own versions of this mental exercise, each reflecting their unique environments and traditions. These adaptations not only showcase the diversity of human imagination, but also highlight the universal need for restful sleep. In some parts of South America, for example, people imagine lazy sloths slowly making their way through the rainforest canopy. The serene and unhurried pace of these creatures provides a perfect mental image for relaxation. The slow, deliberate movements of the sloths, coupled with the tranquil imagery of the rainforest, create a calming mental picture that encourages sleep. The lush greenery and the gentle sounds of the forest further enhance this peaceful visualization. In parts of Scandinavia, instead of sheep, people envision reindeer pulling a sleigh across a snowy landscape. This imagery is deeply rooted in the region's culture and traditions, making it a familiar and comforting sight for many. The gentle jingling of bells, the soft crunch of snow, and the rhythmic breathing of the reindeer all combine to create a soothing sensory experience. The cold, crisp air and the serene winter landscape add to the overall sense of calm and tranquility. These cultural variations highlight the adaptability of this sleep technique. No matter where you are in the world, the principle remains the same: to engage the mind in a repetitive, calming activity that promotes relaxation and sleep. What matters most is not the specific image used, but the underlying principle of engaging the mind in a repetitive, calming activity. This mental exercise helps to shift focus away from daily stresses and anxieties, allowing the mind to unwind. Whether it's sheep leaping over fences, sloths inching through trees, or reindeer gliding across snow, these visualizations all serve the same purpose: to distract the mind from worries and promote a sense of peace and relaxation. Each culture's unique approach adds a rich tapestry of methods to achieve the same goal. The rhythmic nature of these exercises helps to regulate breathing, slow the heart rate, and ease the body and mind into a state of slumber. By focusing on these repetitive and soothing images, individuals can find a pathway to a restful night's sleep, no matter where they are in the world. While counting sheep might seem like a simple, even silly practice, its enduring popularity suggests there's more to it than meets the eye. It reflects a deep understanding of the human mind and its need for routine and calming stimuli to transition into sleep. In a world saturated with information and constant stimulation, the ability to quiet the mind is more valuable than ever. The practice of counting sheep offers a gentle, accessible way to do just that. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. But counting sheep is just one piece of the sleep puzzle. While it can be a helpful tool, it's most effective when combined with other healthy sleep habits. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the science of sleep, exploring why techniques like counting sheep can be effective and how they tap into our brain's natural sleep mechanisms. We'll also explore practical tips and techniques for improving sleep hygiene, ensuring that you're not only counting sheep, but also creating an environment conducive to restful, rejuvenating sleep. Sleep, far from being a passive state of unconsciousness, is a dynamic and intricate process orchestrated by our brains. It's a symphony of neural activity, with different stages of sleep characterized by distinct brainwave patterns and physiological changes. Understanding this symphony is key to understanding why counting sheep, a seemingly simple act, can have a profound effect on our ability to fall asleep. As we drift off to sleep, our brainwaves slow down, transitioning from the rapid, erratic patterns of wakefulness to the slower, more rhythmic waves of sleep. This transition is crucial for allowing our bodies and minds to rest and repair. It's during these slower brainwave states that our bodies can truly relax, repair tissues, consolidate memories, and prepare for the day ahead. Counting sheep with its repetitive and predictable nature, can help facilitate this transition. By focusing on a simple, mundane task, we essentially crowd out the worries, anxieties, and racing thoughts that often keep us awake at night. This, in turn, allows our brainwaves to slow down and prepares us for a smoother entry into the first stages of sleep. Our sleep-wake cycle, also known as the circadian rhythm, is governed by a complex interplay of hormones and neurotransmitters. One of the key players in this system is melatonin, a hormone produced by the pineal gland in the brain. As darkness falls, melatonin levels rise, signaling to our bodies that it's time to sleep. This increase in melatonin promotes feelings of drowsiness and helps to regulate our internal body clock. Conversely, as daylight approaches, melatonin levels decrease and our bodies prepare for wakefulness. This delicate balance is easily disrupted by factors such as stress, artificial light exposure, and irregular sleep schedules. When our circadian rhythm is out of sync, we can experience difficulties falling asleep, staying asleep, or waking up feeling refreshed. Counting sheep, while not directly influencing melatonin production, can indirectly support a healthy sleep-wake cycle by promoting relaxation and reducing stress. By calming the mind and easing the body into a state of rest, we create a more conducive environment for melatonin to do its work and for our natural sleep rhythms to take over. While counting sheep can be a helpful sleep aid for many, it's not a foolproof method and can sometimes backfire. For some individuals, the act of counting itself might become a source of frustration, particularly if they're struggling with racing thoughts or anxiety. Instead of inducing relaxation, the pressure to fall asleep and the frustration of not being able to do so can exacerbate their sleeplessness. If you find yourself getting more anxious or agitated while counting sheep, it's essential to stop and try a different relaxation technique. The goal is to find something that calms your mind, not something that adds to your stress. Remember, there is no one-size-fits-all solution when it comes to sleep. What works for one person might not work for another. It's important to approach counting sheep with a sense of playful detachment rather than rigid expectation. The goal isn't to force yourself to sleep, but rather to gently guide your mind away from worries and toward a state of peaceful drowsiness. One of the primary reasons counting sheep can be effective is that it provides a form of mental distraction. When we're trying to fall asleep, our minds often become fixated on worries, to-do lists, or unresolved issues from the day. These thoughts can create a loop of anxiety and stress, making it nearly impossible to drift off into a peaceful slumber. This mental chatter keeps us stuck in a state of heightened alertness, making it difficult to relax and fall asleep. Counting sheep, even though it might seem like a trivial activity, serves as a mental detour, redirecting our attention away from these stimulating thoughts. By focusing on something as simple and repetitive as counting sheep, we can break the cycle of overthinking. By focusing on the simple act of visualizing sheep and counting them as they jump over a fence, we give our minds a break from the constant barrage of worries and anxieties. This visualization technique can be particularly effective because it requires just enough mental effort to keep us engaged, but not so much that it becomes another source of stress. This shift in focus from internal stresses to a neutral and repetitive task can help to quiet the mind and create a mental space more conducive to sleep. The repetitive nature of counting sheep can also induce a sense of calm and relaxation, which is essential for falling asleep. The key is to choose a visualization that is engaging enough to hold your attention, but not so stimulating that it keeps you awake. The imagery of sheep jumping over a fence works well because it's both predictable and mildly engaging. This predictability helps to create a soothing rhythm that can lull the mind into a more relaxed state. Each sheep follows the same pattern, providing a sense of rhythm and predictability. But the act of visualizing each jump provides just enough mental stimulation to prevent the mind from wandering back to stressful thoughts. Over time, this practice can become a reliable tool in your sleep routine, helping you to manage stress and improve the quality of your sleep. Counting sheep isn't just about the visuals, it's also about the rhythm. As we count each sheep, our breathing naturally slows down and becomes more regular. This rhythmic breathing pattern plays a crucial role in promoting relaxation and preparing the body for sleep. When we breathe deeply and rhythmically, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's rest and digest response. This system counteracts the fight or flight response of the sympathetic nervous system, which is activated during times of stress and anxiety. By stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, we effectively tell our bodies that it's safe to relax and let go of tension. This relaxation response is characterized by a slowing of the heart rate, a decrease in blood pressure, and a reduction in muscle tension, all of which are conducive to falling asleep. The act of visualizing sheep jumping over a fence, while seemingly simple, engages our imagination and can have a calming effect on the mind. Visualization, in general, is a powerful tool for relaxation and stress reduction. When we create vivid mental images, we tap into the same neural pathways that are activated during actual sensory experiences. This means that imagining a peaceful scene, such as a field of sheep under a starry sky, can evoke similar feelings of tranquility and relaxation as actually being in that environment. As we focus on the details of our visualizations, the softness of the sheep's wool, the gentle rustling of the grass, the coolness of the night air, our minds become absorbed in the present moment, allowing worries and anxieties to fade into the background. The key to effective visualization is to engage as many senses as possible. Don't just visualize the sheep, imagine the sounds they make, the feel of their wool, the smell of the fresh air. The more vivid and immersive your visualization, the more effective it will be in transporting you to a state of relaxation and peace. Section 7. Tapping into tradition, the placebo effect. The enduring popularity of counting sheep, even in the face of more scientific sleep aids, suggests that there might be more at play than just distraction and rhythmic breathing. Some researchers believe that the placebo effect plays a significant role in the perceived effectiveness of counting sheep. The placebo effect refers to the phenomenon where a person experiences a benefit after receiving a treatment that has no inherent therapeutic value. This effect is driven by the power of expectation and belief. If we believe that counting sheep will help us fall asleep, our brains and bodies might actually respond accordingly. This is not to say that the benefits of counting sheep are all in our heads. However, the power of belief and expectation can amplify the relaxation response and make us more receptive to the calming effects of the technique. Section 8. Beyond counting, other cognitive techniques. While counting sheep is a classic sleep aid, it's not the only cognitive technique that can help promote relaxation and sleep. Other methods, such as progressive muscle relaxation, guided imagery, and mindfulness meditation, have also been shown to be effective in calming the mind and preparing the body for sleep. Progressive muscle relaxation involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in the body, bringing awareness to physical sensations and releasing tension. Guided imagery, similar to visualization, involves listening to a script or recording that evokes peaceful and relaxing images. Mindfulness meditation focuses on cultivating awareness of the present moment, observing thoughts and feelings without judgment and gently redirecting attention to the breath. Experimenting with different cognitive techniques can help you find what works best for you. The key is to find an approach that resonates with you and that you can practice consistently. Section 9, the limits of counting sheep. While counting sheep can be a helpful tool for falling asleep, it's important to recognize its limitations. Counting sheep is not a cure for chronic insomnia or other sleep disorders. If you consistently struggle with sleep, it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical or psychological conditions. Additionally, counting sheep is most effective when used in conjunction with other healthy sleep habits, such as maintaining a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and optimizing your sleep environment. Relying solely on counting sheep without addressing other factors that might be contributing to your sleep difficulties is unlikely to lead to long-term improvement. Remember, sleep is a complex process influenced by a multitude of factors. While counting sheep can be a valuable tool in your sleep arsenal, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Section 10, Sleep Hygiene, the foundation of restful nights. Just as we prioritize hygiene in other aspects of our lives to maintain health and well-being, prioritizing sleep hygiene is crucial for ensuring restful and rejuvenating sleep. Sleep hygiene refers to the habits and practices that promote consistent and quality sleep. This includes establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, optimizing your sleep environment, and making healthy lifestyle choices that support good sleep. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you create a solid foundation for restful sleep, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and energized. In the next section, we will delve deeper into the practical tips and methods for improving your sleep hygiene, empowering you to create an environment and a lifestyle that fosters restful and rejuvenating sleep. Section 1. Setting the stage for sleep. Imagine your bedroom as a sanctuary for sleep, a haven of peace and tranquility where you can escape the stresses of the day and surrender to slumber. Creating an environment conducive to sleep is crucial for promoting restful nights and waking up feeling refreshed and energized. This involves paying attention to factors such as light, temperature, noise, and comfort, all of which can significantly impact the quality of your sleep. Think of it like setting the stage for a performance. Just as a theater needs the right lighting, acoustics, and seating arrangement to create an immersive experience, your bedroom needs the right ambience to promote relaxation and sleep. By optimizing your sleep environment, you create a space that signals to your body and mind that it's time to unwind and prepare for rest. This section will guide you through the key elements of creating a sleep-promoting bedroom, transforming it into a haven of rest and rejuvenation. Section 2, the power of routine. Our bodies thrive on routine, and sleep is no exception. Establishing a regular sleep-wake cycle, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's natural sleep rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up around the same time each day. This consistency reinforces your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that governs your sleep-wake cycle, optimizing your body's natural sleep-promoting mechanisms. Think of your circadian rhythm as an orchestra conductor, ensuring that all the instruments, your hormones, brainwaves, and body temperature, are in sync. By sticking to a consistent sleep schedule, you provide clear cues to your internal conductor, allowing it to orchestrate a harmonious transition into and out of sleep. Start by setting realistic bedtime and wake-up times that align with your natural sleep patterns and work with your lifestyle. Gradually adjust your sleep schedule, if needed, by shifting it in 15 to 30-minute increments until you reach your desired sleep-wake window. This gradual approach allows your body to adapt more comfortably to the new routine. Section 3, crafting your pre-sleep ritual. In the hour or two leading up to bedtime, engage in activities that promote relaxation and signal to your body that it's time to wind down. This pre-sleep ritual, much like a calming bedtime story for children, helps ease the transition from the day's activities to a state of restful sleep. This could include taking a warm bath or shower, reading a book, listening to calming music, or practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing exercises or gentle stretching. Avoid screen time for at least an hour before bed, as the blue light emitted from electronic devices can interfere with melatonin production, a hormone essential for regulating sleep. Choose activities that you find personally soothing and enjoyable, creating a personalized pre-sleep routine that helps you de-stress and prepare for a restful night. The consistency of this ritual, performed each night, further reinforces to your body and mind that it's time to transition into sleep mode. Section 4. The Art of Unwinding. Just as you prioritize physical exercise for your body, make time for mental relaxation to quiet your mind before sleep. Engaging in activities that help you unwind and de-stress is crucial for preparing your mind for a peaceful slumber. This could involve journaling to process your thoughts and emotions, practicing mindfulness meditation to cultivate present moment awareness, or simply spending time in quiet reflection. The goal is to create a mental space free from the worries and to-dos that often plague our minds as we're trying to fall asleep. By incorporating mental relaxation techniques into your pre-sleep routine, you actively train your mind to let go of tension and embrace a state of tranquility, making it easier to drift off to sleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Section 5, Darkness and its Discontents. Darkness is a powerful sleep cue, signaling to our bodies that it's time to produce melatonin, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Exposure to light, especially blue light emitted from electronic devices, can suppress melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Make sure your bedroom is dark enough to promote restful sleep. Invest in blackout curtains or blinds to block out street lights and other external light sources. Dim the lights in your home an hour or two before bed to create a calming ambience and signal to your body that it's time to start winding down. Consider using a sleep mask if you're sensitive to light or if your sleep environment isn't completely dark. Even small amounts of light can disrupt your sleep, so creating a truly dark sleep sanctuary can significantly improve sleep quality. Section 6 is Temperature's Embrace. Our bodies naturally experience a slight drop in core temperature at night, which is essential for initiating and maintaining sleep. A cooler bedroom temperature can help facilitate this natural temperature drop, signaling to your body that it's time to sleep. Aim for a bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, which is generally considered ideal for sleep. Experiment with different temperatures within this range to find what feels most comfortable for you. Use breathable bedding and sleepwear made from natural fibers like cotton or linen to help regulate your body temperature throughout the night, preventing overheating and discomfort that can disrupt sleep. Section 7, Sound's Subtle Influence. Noise can be a major sleep disruptor, preventing us from falling asleep or rousing us from sleep throughout the night. Creating a quiet sleep environment is essential for promoting uninterrupted, restful sleep, especially if you're sensitive to noise. Consider using earplugs to block out distracting sounds if you live in a noisy environment or if your sleep is easily disturbed by noise. Alternatively, use a white noise machine, a fan, or a sound machine that plays calming nature sounds to mask disruptive noises and create a more soothing sleep environment. Experiment with different types of white noise or nature sounds to find what works best for you. Some people find the rhythmic whooshing of a fan calming, while others prefer the gentle sounds of rain or ocean waves. Section 8. Comfort's crucial role. A comfortable sleep surface is essential for promoting restful sleep and preventing aches and pains that can disrupt sleep. Invest in a high-quality mattress and pillows that provide adequate support and comfort for your body type and sleeping position. Your mattress should be supportive enough to keep your spine aligned, but not so firm that it causes discomfort. Your pillow should support your head and neck in a neutral position, preventing strain on your muscles and joints. Regularly rotate and flip your mattress, if applicable, to ensure even wear and tear, extending its lifespan and maintaining its comfort level. Replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years or sooner if you're experiencing discomfort or your sleep is being affected. Section 9. The body's internal clock. Our bodies are inherently programmed to wake up with the rising sun and wind down as darkness falls. Exposure to natural light during the day helps regulate our circadian rhythm, keeping our internal clock synchronized with the natural world. Make an effort to get at least 30 minutes of sunlight exposure each day, ideally in the morning. This could involve taking a walk outside, eating breakfast by a sunny window, or simply stepping outside for a few minutes to soak up the sun's rays. If you work in an office environment, consider taking your breaks outside or sitting near a window to maximize your exposure to natural light. This natural light exposure helps to reset your internal clock, promoting more restful sleep at night. Section 10. Daylight's importance. While daylight is crucial for regulating your circadian rhythm, artificial light at night, especially blue light emitted from electronic devices, can disrupt melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. As part of your pre-sleep ritual, make a conscious effort to minimize your exposure to artificial light in the hour or two leading up to bedtime. This means powering down electronic devices, dimming the lights in your home, and avoiding bright overhead lighting. If you must use electronic devices at night, consider using blue light blocking glasses or installing blue light filters on your devices. These filters can help reduce the amount of blue light reaching your eyes, minimizing its disruptive effects on your sleep. Section 11. The caffeine conundrum. Caffeine, a stimulant found in coffee, tea, chocolate, and some sodas, can stay in your system for several hours, interfering with your ability to fall asleep and potentially disrupting sleep later in the night. Limit your caffeine intake, especially in the afternoon and evening. If you're sensitive to caffeine, consider avoiding it altogether in the hours leading up to bedtime. Opt for decaffeinated beverages or herbal teas as soothing alternatives. Be mindful of hidden sources of caffeine, such as chocolate, some over-the-counter medications, and certain energy bars. Reading labels carefully can help you make informed choices about your caffeine consumption, especially in the hours before bed. While alcohol might initially make you feel drowsy, it can actually disrupt sleep later in the night as your body metabolizes the alcohol. Alcohol can interfere with REM sleep, the stage of sleep essential for dreaming and memory consolidation, leading to less restful sleep and daytime grogginess. If you choose to consume alcohol, do so in moderation and avoid drinking close to bedtime. Allow your body ample time to metabolize the alcohol before you go to sleep, minimizing its disruptive effects on your sleep cycle. Hydrating with water throughout the evening can help to counteract the dehydrating effects of alcohol, potentially improving sleep quality. Listen to your body's cues and prioritize sleep over alcohol consumption, especially when aiming for a restful night. Regular physical activity can promote better sleep, helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Exercise can help regulate your circadian rhythm, reduce stress and anxiety, and improve your overall health, all of which contribute to better sleep. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. However, avoid exercising too close to bedtime, as this can make it harder to fall asleep. The ideal time to exercise for sleep benefits varies from person to person, so experiment to find what works best for you. Listen to your body and adjust your exercise routine as needed. If you're new to exercise, start slowly and gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts over time. If you find yourself lying awake in bed for more than 20 minutes, don't stay there tossing and turning. Get out of bed and engage in a relaxing activity, such as reading a book, listening to calming music, or taking a warm bath. Avoid engaging in stimulating activities such as watching TV, working on the computer, or having intense conversations. The goal is to create a sense of relaxation and drowsiness, signaling to your body that it's time to sleep. Once you start to feel tired, return to bed. If sleep still eludes you, repeat the process as needed. The key is to avoid associating your bed with wakefulness, creating a mental connection between your bed and sleep. If you consistently struggle with sleep, despite implementing healthy sleep habits and optimizing your sleep environment, don't hesitate to consult with a healthcare professional. Chronic sleep problems can be a sign of an underlying medical or psychological condition that requires professional attention. A healthcare professional can help identify any underlying causes of your sleep difficulties and recommend appropriate treatment options. They can also provide guidance on improving your sleep hygiene and developing a personalized sleep plan that addresses your specific needs. Remember, prioritizing sleep is essential for your overall health and well-being. Don't suffer in silence if you're struggling with sleep. Seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and it can be the first step towards achieving restful, rejuvenating sleep. Sleep, far from being a passive state of unconsciousness, is a dynamic interplay between the mind and body. While our physical bodies crave rest and rejuvenation, our minds often cling to the day's events, replaying conversations, revisiting worries, and anticipating future challenges. This mental chatter can create a state of heightened alertness, making it difficult to relax and fall asleep. Understanding the intricate connection between our thoughts, emotions, and sleep patterns is crucial for addressing sleep difficulties that stem from stress, anxiety, or an overactive mind. Just as we train our bodies for physical fitness, we can train our minds for sleep fitness, cultivating habits and practices that promote mental calmness and prepare us for a restful night's sleep. This section will delve into the psychological aspects of sleep, exploring how stress, anxiety, and worry can interfere with our ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. We'll also explore practical techniques for calming the mind, managing stress, and creating a mental environment conducive to restful sleep. Stress, an inevitable part of life, can take a toll on our sleep, often without us even realizing it. When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol, which can interfere with sleep by increasing alertness and making it harder to fall asleep. Prolonged stress can lead to a vicious cycle of sleep deprivation and heightened stress levels, further exacerbating sleep problems. Stress can manifest in various ways, from work deadlines and financial worries to relationship challenges and health concerns. These stressors can trigger a cascade of physiological responses, including increased heart rate, rapid breathing, muscle tension, and racing thoughts, all of which are counterproductive to sleep. Identifying the sources of stress in your life is the first step towards managing its impact on your sleep. Once you've pinpointed the stressors, you can start exploring healthy coping mechanisms and stress reduction techniques to mitigate their effects on your sleep quality. Anxiety, often characterized by excessive worry and fear, can create a state of mental hyperarousal, making it nearly impossible to relax and fall asleep. When we're anxious, our minds race with what-if scenarios, replaying past mistakes and anticipating future disasters, keeping us trapped in a cycle of worry that can persist long after the lights go out. Anxiety can manifest physically as well, leading to symptoms such as muscle tension, stomach upset, headaches, and difficulty breathing, all of which can further interfere with sleep. This vicious cycle of anxiety and sleep deprivation can leave us feeling exhausted, irritable, and ill-equipped to cope with the demands of daily life. If anxiety is a frequent bedfellow, it's essential to address the root causes of your anxiety and explore techniques for managing anxiety symptoms, both during the day and in the hours leading up to bedtime. Seeking professional guidance from a therapist or counselor can provide valuable support and coping strategies for managing anxiety and improving sleep. Worry, often fueled by uncertainty and fear of the unknown, can become a relentless cycle, keeping our minds tethered to problems long after the day's work is done. As we lie in bed, our minds may become fixated on work deadlines, relationship challenges, financial concerns, or health worries, preventing us from relaxing and drifting off to sleep. This worry-induced insomnia can be particularly frustrating because the more we try to force ourselves to stop worrying, the more entrenched the worries seem to become. Our minds, determined to find solutions or anticipate potential problems, may keep us trapped in a loop of unproductive rumination, further fueling our anxiety and preventing sleep. Breaking free from the grip of worry requires a multifaceted approach that involves challenging negative thought patterns, developing healthy coping mechanisms, and cultivating a sense of acceptance and trust in our ability to handle whatever challenges life may bring. Racing thoughts, a hallmark of anxiety and stress, can feel like an untamed wild horse galloping through our minds, preventing us from finding peace and relaxation. These thoughts, often negative or worrisome in nature, can jump from one topic to another, creating a sense of mental chaos that makes it nearly impossible to quiet the mind and prepare for sleep. One effective technique for taming racing thoughts is to engage in a calming, focused activity that gently redirects attention away from the worries and towards a more neutral or positive focus. This could involve reading a book, listening to soothing music, practicing gentle yoga or stretching, or engaging in a relaxing hobby such as knitting or drawing. The key is to choose an activity that you find personally engaging and enjoyable, one that draws you into the present moment and provides a respite from the relentless chatter of your mind. Over time, as you consistently practice redirecting your attention away from worries and toward more calming activities, you'll strengthen your ability to quiet your mind and prepare for sleep. In today's fast-paced world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information, stimulation, and demands on our attention. This constant mental activity can make it challenging to create the mental stillness and tranquility needed for restful sleep. Just as we prioritize physical hygiene to maintain our physical health, cultivating mental hygiene is essential for promoting mental well-being and creating a peaceful inner environment conducive to sleep. This involves developing habits and practices that quiet the mind, reduce mental clutter, and promote a sense of inner peace. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, or gratitude journaling into your daily routine can help you cultivate a quieter, more peaceful mind, creating a more fertile ground for restful sleep. Mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, can be a powerful antidote to the worry, rumination, and racing thoughts that often interfere with sleep. When we practice mindfulness, we train our minds to observe our thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them, creating a sense of space and acceptance around our mental activity. This non-judgmental observation allows us to detach from negative thought patterns, acknowledging their presence without allowing them to dictate our emotional state. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we shift our focus away from worries about the past or anxieties about the future, cultivating a sense of peace and acceptance that can pave the way for more restful sleep. Incorporating even a few minutes of mindfulness meditation into your daily routine, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime, can help you develop a greater sense of awareness around your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to approach them with more calmness and acceptance, creating a more peaceful inner landscape for sleep. Gratitude, the practice of focusing on and appreciating the good things in our lives, can be a powerful mood booster and sleep enhancer. When we shift our attention towards gratitude, we counteract the negativity bias that often dominates our thinking, especially when we're stressed or anxious. This shift in focus, from worries to appreciation, can have a profound impact on our emotional state, promoting feelings of contentment, peace, and relaxation, all of which are conducive to sleep. Before bed, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for, big or small. This could include the people you love, the experiences you cherish, the opportunities you have, or even the simple pleasures of a warm bed and a roof over your head. Writing down these gratitudes in a journal can further enhance the positive effects, creating a tangible reminder of the good in your life. As you cultivate a practice of gratitude, you'll likely notice a shift in your overall outlook, feeling more optimistic, hopeful, and content, which can create a more positive and peaceful mental environment for sleep. Section 9. Self-Compassion, Silencing the Inner Critic. Our inner critic, that voice of self-doubt and judgment, can be particularly vocal as we're trying to wind down for sleep, replaying our perceived mistakes, highlighting our shortcomings, and amplifying our insecurities. This negative self-talk can fuel anxiety, erode self-esteem, and create a mental environment that's anything but conducive to sleep. Cultivating self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and acceptance that we would offer to a close friend or loved one. Instead of berating ourselves for our perceived flaws, we practice self-acceptance, acknowledging that everyone makes mistakes and that imperfection is a part of being human. When we approach ourselves with self-compassion, we create a sense of inner safety and security, allowing us to let go of the need for self-criticism and embrace ourselves with all our imperfections. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our emotional well-being, reducing anxiety, boosting self-esteem, and creating a more peaceful inner landscape for sleep. Section 10. Body Scan Meditation, Releasing Tension. Stress and anxiety often manifest physically, causing muscle tension, tightness in our chest, headaches, and digestive upset. Body scan meditation is a powerful technique for releasing this tension, promoting relaxation, and preparing the body for sleep. This practice involves systematically bringing awareness to different parts of your body, starting with your toes and moving upwards towards the top of your head. As you focus your attention on each body part, notice any sensations you feel, such as warmth, tingling, pressure, or tightness. Acknowledge these sensations without judgment, and as you exhale, visualize releasing any tension or tightness you're holding. As you move through your body, imagine a wave of relaxation washing over you, easing tension and promoting a sense of deep calm. This practice can be particularly helpful for falling asleep, as it helps to quiet the mind and relax the body, preparing you for a peaceful slumber. Section 11. Progressive muscle relaxation, easing the body. Progressive muscle relaxation, or PMR, a technique that involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups, can be highly effective in reducing physical tension, promoting relaxation, and improving sleep quality. This practice helps to increase body awareness, allowing you to identify and release tension you may not even realize you're holding. To practice PMR, find a comfortable position, either lying down or sitting in a chair. Starting with your toes, tense the muscles as tightly as you can. Hold the tension for 5 to 10 seconds and then release the tension, allowing the muscles to go completely limp. Notice the contrast between tension and relaxation. Continue this process, moving upwards through your body, tensing and relaxing each muscle group from your calves and thighs to your abdomen and chest, and finally your arms, hands, shoulders, neck, and face. As you release the tension in each muscle group, visualize the tension melting away, leaving you feeling more relaxed and at ease. Section 12. Visualizations, creating a peaceful sanctuary. Visualization, the practice of creating vivid mental images, can be a powerful tool for reducing stress, managing anxiety, and promoting relaxation, paving the way for more restful sleep. When we engage in visualization, we tap into the same neural pathways that are activated during actual sensory experiences, meaning that imagining a peaceful scene can evoke similar feelings of tranquility and relaxation as actually being in that environment. Choose an image or scenario that you find personally calming and inviting. This could be a beach at sunset, a forest path, a mountain meadow, or a cozy cabin in the woods. Engage all your senses as you imagine yourself in this peaceful setting. Visualize the colors, shapes, and textures of your surroundings. Imagine the sounds you hear, the smells you encounter, and the sensations you feel. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more immersive and effective it will be in transporting you to a state of relaxation and peace, preparing your mind and body for sleep. Section 13. Guided Imagery, Journeying to Slumberland. Guided imagery, a form of visualization that involves listening to a script or recording that evokes peaceful and relaxing images, can be a soothing and effective way to prepare for sleep. Guided imagery scripts often incorporate calming music, nature sounds, and soothing voices, creating a multisensory experience that promotes relaxation and eases the transition into sleep. There are countless guided imagery scripts and recordings available online and through various apps, catering to a wide range of themes and preferences. Some popular themes include nature scenes, peaceful journeys, and visualizations designed specifically for sleep. Choose a script or recording that resonates with you and that you find personally calming and enjoyable. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and allow the soothing words and imagery to guide you towards a state of relaxation and peace, preparing your mind and body for a restful night's sleep. Section 14. Embracing the power of ritual. Rituals, those familiar and comforting sequences of actions, can be incredibly powerful in signaling to our minds and bodies that it's time to transition from the busyness of the day to the tranquility of night. Just as we have morning rituals to awaken and energize us, establishing a consistent bedtime ritual can help to wind down, de-stress, and prepare for sleep. Your bedtime ritual can be as simple or as elaborate as you like, incorporating activities that you find personally relaxing and enjoyable. This could include taking a warm bath or shower, reading a book, listening to calming music, practicing gentle yoga or stretching, diffusing essential oils, or sipping on a cup of herbal tea. The key is to choose activities that promote relaxation and signal to your mind and body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. By engaging in these rituals consistently, you create a sense of predictability and comfort, training your mind and body to anticipate and embrace sleep. From ancient shepherds tending their flocks beneath a canopy of stars, to modern-day individuals seeking solace in a world saturated with information and stimulation, the simple act of counting sheep has transcended time and culture, offering a comforting ritual for those seeking the embrace of sleep. While its origins may remain shrouded in mystery, its enduring appeal lies in its ability to tap into something fundamental about the human experience: our innate need for rhythm, routine, and a sense of peace amidst the chaos. Counting sheep, with its whimsical imagery and gentle rhythm, provides a soothing mental escape, a temporary reprieve from the worries and anxieties that often plague our waking hours. It's a reminder that sometimes the most effective solutions are not found in complex technologies or elaborate strategies, but in embracing the simplicity of age-old practices that have stood the test of time. As we've explored throughout this journey into the realm of sleep, counting sheep is not a magic bullet, a guaranteed cure for all sleep woes. Its power lies in its ability to gently nudge our minds towards a state of relaxation, to create a mental space more conducive to the gentle descent into slumber. Section 2. Beyond the Sheep Meadow, a holistic approach to sleep. While counting sheep can be a valuable tool in our sleep arsenal, it's most effective when integrated into a holistic approach to sleep hygiene, a comprehensive strategy that encompasses not just our bedtime routines, but also our daily habits, our stress management techniques, and our awareness of the intricate mind-body connection that underpins restful sleep. Just as we wouldn't expect to achieve peak physical fitness by simply doing a few jumping jacks before bed, we can't expect to achieve optimal sleep by relying solely on counting sheep. Cultivating a healthy relationship with sleep requires a multifaceted approach that addresses the physical, mental, and emotional factors that influence our ability to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling refreshed and revitalized. This holistic approach encompasses a wide range of practices, from establishing a regular sleep schedule and optimizing our sleep environment to managing stress, cultivating mindfulness, and nurturing our emotional well-being. By addressing these various aspects of our lives, we create a fertile ground for restful sleep, allowing our minds and bodies to fully recharge and rejuvenate. Section 3. The gift of rest, embracing the power of sleep. Sleep, often undervalued and neglected in our fast-paced, productivity-driven culture, is not merely a period of inactivity, a time when our bodies shut down and our minds go blank. It is, in fact, an essential biological process, as vital to our health and well-being as breathing, eating, and drinking. During sleep, our bodies and minds engage in a remarkable symphony of restoration and renewal, repairing tissues, consolidating memories, strengthening our immune systems, and preparing us for the challenges and opportunities of the day ahead. When we prioritize sleep, we invest in our overall health and well-being, enhancing our cognitive function, boosting our mood, strengthening our resilience, and reducing our risk of chronic diseases. Sleep is not a luxury, but a necessity, a non-negotiable requirement for living a vibrant, fulfilling, and healthy life. By embracing the power of sleep, by making it a priority in our lives, we unlock a treasure trove of benefits, enhancing not just our physical health, but also our mental clarity, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. Section 4. Sweet Dreams. Cultivating a lifetime of restful nights. The journey towards a lifetime of restful nights begins with recognizing the importance of sleep, not just as a means to an end, but as an end in itself, a state of being worthy of our attention, respect, and consistent effort. It involves shifting our mindset from viewing sleep as a chore to embracing it as a gift, a time for our minds and bodies to recharge, rejuvenate, and prepare for the adventures that await us in our waking hours. This shift in perspective requires us to be mindful of our sleep habits, to make conscious choices that support restful sleep, and to be patient with ourselves as we navigate the inevitable challenges that arise along the way. Just as we cultivate healthy eating habits and engage in regular exercise to support our physical health, we can cultivate healthy sleep habits to support our overall well-being by incorporating the principles of sleep hygiene into our daily lives, by being attuned to our body's natural rhythms, and by embracing the power of relaxation techniques like counting sheep. We embark on a path towards a lifetime of sweet dreams, waking each morning feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to embrace the fullness of life. Section 5. A final thought. Counting your way to tranquility. As you drift off to sleep tonight, imagine yourself in a peaceful meadow, the soft grass beneath your feet, the gentle breeze carrying the scent of wildflowers. Picture a flock of fluffy sheep, their wool as white as clouds, leaping effortlessly over a fence, each jump carrying you closer to the realm of slumber. Let the rhythmic sound of their hooves against the soft earth lull you into a state of relaxation, your mind quieting, your body surrendering to the embrace of sleep. With each sheep that passes, feel your worries and anxieties gently fading, replaced by a sense of peace and tranquility. Sleep awaits you, a sanctuary of rest and renewal. Embrace it fully and awaken to a brighter tomorrow.